It has been 1 year since I last was here. Whether the answer is, I just want you to know that I'm staying here with all my lessons because you guys will never time to attend this context. Let me tell you a story about myself. I have grown up in a small town, studied in a small school, and I used to think that I am nothing special. Until one day, I just learned about French and all my classes studied from there. From the legal side for it, that you could never talk in front of slang to avoid the represent on his compliment. And that's me. I want to get to do more about myself than just talking. The main topic today, why is volunteering is an important thing to do. As you know that Vietnam is a country which is very susceptible by hurt by the natural disaster. 3 months ago, there was a Yagi typhoon. It swept into the village, and this is very sad that more than 66 people died and about 100 people injured. That is terrible. Not so about hundreds of the buildings of house is destroyed absolutely, and it made the insurances of the cost of about $60 billion. And so now we can see that the importance of and now this is important for we to do something to help some people because of the consequence it makes to us is very big, and we can see that first I have a very well preparation. I clean all my book. Yeah, I clean all of them to show my respect of the user of the before user. Yeah. And then I come to school, I have lots of talk with the people who will read my book, who will read my things to.
Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Kim. I'm studying in class 9A2 from the Nhượng Secondary and High School. And today, I'm very glad to stand here and share with you about my topic is climate change is a result of human attitudes. Do you agree or disagree? Okay. So, why is the natural is angry? Let me find out for you. I agree with this statement because the main cause of climate change is pollution. And why the pollution is become more popular in the world? The first reason is people use more single use than the paper stuff. Like the single use is plastic bags, plastic bottle, or something. And the other reason is smoke from factories and motorbike. Motorbike is the most popular vehicles in Vietnam. People always use motorbike to go to work, go to school. So the traffic jams made by motorbike, and they affect to our pollution, to our environment. I mean, okay, these problems make the world harder and even harder. Okay, I'll give you an example for the result of climate change. Like in 2020, when the highest rate of rain water in 60 years, a series of floods struck to central of Vietnam from October to the November. And the rain extended day by day. It destroyed thousands of houses, buildings, and making it hard for the rescue team to reach it for to meet. The floods is not only destroy houses, but also lead to the pollution or disease after the flood. But you know what? This is not the saddest part of the flood. when I hear the radio or I watch the news, they report about the climate change, and I know that many people was passed away, and many more are now still missing. Okay, I know that my dream is unrealistic, but I hope there are no more climate change in Vietnam and in the world. So what should we do to reduce climate change in our country? Okay, we should the most important things we should do is protect our environment, like 3R: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reuse our plastic bags, plastic bottles, recycle them into like some stuff like flower vase or a shelf, and recycle, reduce, reduce the use of plastic bag. Instead, we can use the groceries bag instead of use plastic bag when we go to the market. Okay, and that's all I would like to say. Thank you for your listening.
This is a question for you. What would you do if you saw someone throwing garbage on the street?
Garbage on the street?
What would you do?
Oh, that is an interesting question I have ever heard in my life. And when I see someone throw the rubbish in the street, I can go close to them and take the rubbish out and put them into the right place. And I also raise the awareness about protect environment. Yes.
Sân chơi của ích không chỉ giúp cho các em học sinh được rèn luyện về kỹ năng giao tiếp, tư duy phản biện, mà còn là cơ hội để các em tự tin thể hiện bản thân, trau dồi vốn ngôn ngữ và khả năng ứng biến với nhiều tình huống. Tiếng Anh đó là cửa sổ để các em tiến ra thế giới, và chúng ta hãy xem hôm nay như là một bước khởi động của những ước mơ lớn lao trong tương lai. Trong bối cảnh triển khai chương trình giáo dục phổ thông 2018 đã thực hiện trên toàn cấp học phổ thông, việc dạy và học tiếng Anh đã và đang được xem như là một nội dung quan trọng trong nhà trường phổ thông, và Đảng và nhà nước ta thì cũng đã định hướng xem tiếng Anh là ngôn ngữ thứ hai trong nhà trường phổ thông, nhất là trong bối cảnh hội nhập quốc tế ngày càng sâu rộng. Hôm nay không chỉ là một cách để chúng ta đánh giá về cái kết quả học tập, mà còn là góp phần khơi dậy tinh thần đam mê, tình yêu đối với ngôn ngữ này trong các em học sinh.
Dạ mời các thầy cô trong hội đồng chấm thi ạ.
Thank you for your presentation. Now I have a question for you. Now listen carefully. Nowadays, many teenagers, especially high school students, don't care about the local history. So, what should the school board do to encourage students to love local history? Okay. What should the school board do to encourage students to love the local history?
My school encourage students can refer to
In today's world, many countries don't know how to make their country an attractive destination for the tourists. They don't know shows the country doesn't show the culture about this country. And now I have some workaround for it. Firstly, we can introduce about the food. For example, in Asia there are a lot of this special dishes like bún cá, bánh xèo, cake, or like a and when we so introduce about the food, the tourist is can see it's not just about food smelling delicious. You know, it is the values of the culture, the values of the country. We can introduce about the tourist about the musical. For example, in India, they have famous kind of music is the and when tourists hear the sound of the they see it's not just loud song and the lesson for me I can see in another country when the foreigner or tourist went to another Italy, the people is make the cost of the business higher than sales for another country people in this country. And I think I don't agree with that ways because they can make the tourists feel all the person in the village in the country so kind area not hospitable, not make people visit the country and now I think the people should hospitality, kind, family, or something like the tourist is and for my welcome about the international and people, I think make the country an attractive destination for tourists is not if we have a passion to do it easily. I think if I visit a country in the world, I will visit Japan because I think I love the country. I like the food in the country and I want to learn about the culture, about
intermediate and every teachers here. My name is QA, but you can call me Annie or something like that. I'm a ninth grade student in Hong Kong Secondary School. Today, I'm really excited that I can take part in the speaking contest. And I'm just a little boy who wants to show up my skills to everyone. And now I'm going to talk about my topic. The statement is to have a good health, you only need to follow a balanced diet. And I absolutely agree with this statement because I really think that balanced diet can lead us to a healthy life. Like, so, for instance, we can eat rice, fruit, and vegetable for a diet, but we have to make sure that that is enough and not too much for it to eat. And we should have food that have lots of nutrients and minerals that can have us to balance our health. Another thing that we need to make sure that we have to have effectively eating time, because when we eat at late night, it can lead to obesity or other problems. We should have a protein. We can eat lunch at 10 a.m. or eat dinner at 6 a.m. But we have to make sure that we eat at late night. Moreover, not only follow a balanced diet, we also make sure that we do exercise regularly. If we only eat and don't do any exercise or play sport, we wouldn't have a healthy life and have a fit body. Like we talk like badminton or skipping, you know. So that's a healthy life. And to summarize, to have a good health, we really need to follow a balanced diet and do exercise regularly. I really hope that you all can have a healthy life and a body that you expected. That's all. Thank for your listening. Now I'm glad to answer some of your questions. Please go ahead.
Thank you for that presentation. This is the question for you. What is more important, health or money?
Why is important health or money? Yeah, let me a second to thinking and I'll answer this question properly. I think that health is more important than money, because health is, if we have health, we can do anything that we want to. We can make more money, and even more money than we expected. If we don't have health, we can't do anything and we will be poor forever.
Thank you. Big clap.
Hello everyone, my name is Nguyễn from last time form of the Premium High School. Today is my honor to talk to you about this. So nowadays people are moving from countryside to city for seeking for a better life. But is it really good? Well, I personally think that countryside and city has a different advantages. Countryside isn't developed as city and have a global life, and people are deeply connected with nature, so people live happier. City is busy but yet developed. Live in a fast pace. People live with technology, and sometimes it is stressful, but it is worth it. In conclusion, I personally think that living in the city or the countryside, how is good. It depends on what you are planning for, and as which is done
the local government do to give people a better life so that they will not raise the countryside?
And for your question, I personally think that we can just let people do what they want. It depends on what they are planning to. If they want to live happy, just keep living in the city. If they want to succeed fast in life, they can just move to city.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a rainy day to see you today, and I want to introduce a little about myself. Hi, my name is Yekhan. I'm a student at the secondary school, and today I'm very happy and excited to share my top view. Like in the countryside, have been improved recently. However, some problems remain, and what they are to bring some possible solutions to deal with them. Nowadays, the countryside is moving on faster in Japan. The healthcare and peaceful environment of some people like sulfur and ether. Like in the countryside, are facing some problems need to deal. One of the problems is environment pollution. Because in the country, people will motivate to go to work or go to school. So most of the motivate the air pollution. Besides that, the water is people rely on the river. Play in the river, don't protect it. So another problem that the countryside faces too is there are many schools here and the students don't have many time to study, and to deal with them we can do some tips such as to have the environment in the countryside. We can have reduce the smoke from festival, or we can walk because it's not only good for the environment, it can reduce the smoke that like but also for ourselves to help us exercise and keep fit to deal with many school here. I think the government should do more school for students and support for students to have good education. That's a little good. I think in the future the countryside will be mostly and have most like more people and have healthcare education and winter environment and countryside be a better life for people and that's all.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Secondary school. So here's my thinking about the topic. Nowadays, I think because of the busy of the work of the study, people will become cold to the environment. They just focus on the job, but I think there's a way to solve the problem. It's doing volunteer work. It will help you to connect with people and also learn many new things from them. It will help you become happy and more intelligent. You can make new friends while doing volunteer work. This friend can help you in many ways that you need help. The most important one is you can learn how to do teamwork and can help each other. Doing volunteer work can feel very helpful when you can do many things for each other and make them become happy. In conclusion, I think doing volunteer work can make you different in many things. In life, it can make you connect much better with people. That's all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time.
Now, thank you for your presentation, and I ask you a question. As a student, what can you do to help your community?
Thank you for the question. That's what I'm thinking too. I think as student, we should connected the clothes or the book for students from far on the mountain to help them, to have a more beautiful community of us. So that's all. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Jam. Hope to see you in this time.
Hi guys, my name is Signan. You can also call me Alan for short. It's like A-L-A-N. I'm a student in class 986 in Gamang Secondary School. And today I'm really honored to be so incredibly relevant about today's world. That is, what are the benefits and drawbacks of using social media? Give specific reasons and examples to support your opinion. So as you all know that we are living in a modern era where technology has impacted in every aspect of our life. That's including entertainment and to promote like TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram. But you know that everything in the world has its own positive and negative impact, including social media. So what is the benefit and what is the drawbacks of social media? So let me explore to you. So negatively impacted the children's future. And the second drawback that I think social media brings to children, that is, the information on social media is not being vetted, and on social media you can post anything that you want, even if the information is true or not. So if you capture the information that is wrong, so maybe it can influence your awareness, that can easily make you mistaken in your life, and maybe that's really negatively impacted your life. So in conclusion, I think that social media has its own benefits and drawbacks. With benefits, with social media, it can help us to write effectively, or we can know what's on the news on the world, and drawbacks. But it also has some drawbacks, like it can make you addicted to it, or the information are not being vetted. So how to use social media effectively? I think to use social media effectively, you need to set up the time to use social media, or you need to watch some or you need to see, or you need to that's all. My presentation is ending here.
Question for you. Do you think social media is a good platform for learning and education? Why or why not?
Sorry, but can you say it again, please?
Do you think social media is a good platform for learning and education? Why or why not?
Yes, I agree with that statement, because on social media you can solve any question with social media. Like nowadays we have a lot of AI apps, like we have Gemini, we have Paul, we have ChatGPT, and with the support of that apps, they can help you to have a high score in school, and it can also help you to understand the knowledge on class effectively. And moreover, on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, there are also a lot of teachers that teach information on that social media, on that platform, and how it just entertaining. You can also learn some new information, and that's also helps you to expand your knowledge. That's all. Thanks for listening.
At secondary school, a school has beautiful sceneries and modern facilities. Yeah, and today I'm so excited to tell you about my topic. This is how beautiful English will have me in the future. As you know, English is the language that we have studied every day at school. Also in secondary school, primary school, or high school, we need to study because it has so many benefits and advantages that can help you in the future. And as I know, English is an official language and also multiple language for everyone to use. In my opinion, this is also a good way if you are good at speaking English. The first reason is also about you have opportunity to go around the world. As you know, nowadays many countries use English to speak to others. Last summer, I went to Thailand and Cambodia, and I used English to talk with the guide, and I can know about the country, also about the culture and traditions. This is a good way for everyone to have more friends or a good relationship with others, and also we can express our idea to everyone. And for example, like in the US, this is the British of English, where everyone speaks English and you can practice its original language. This is a way that helps you to undergraduate or postgraduate, and this helps you about in the future that what you want to study, what job would you choose. The next reason is it helps you to get a well-paid job. For example, if we have two candidates, one is good at English and one is not, the company are able to choose the one is good at English because they need some people that have the dominant skill and also some of the social skill are good at English to help them to solve some of the problems in the world. a big love for English because this has me a lot of opportunity, and also today I have an opportunity to participate in this speaking contest. So in conclusion, English is a lot of benefit thing for your future job and also your future path too. And in my opinion, we need to study and also to learn more about English because this how interesting ways that this may offer for you in the future and also your studying too. That's all. Thanks for your listening.
What do you usually do to improve your English?
To be honest, today I have a fluent voice that I need to practice every day, and also I used to listen some of the English videos in the YouTube, or also to learn vocabulary. If you want to have expression of your opinion, you need to have a variety of vocabulary, and also you need to study grammar. I study some of the extra class about how to learn vocabulary or use the grammar in the efficiently way, and also I try to speak every day because I want to have a fluent voice to speak to everyone. That's all.
And I come from Lintan Secondary School. Today, I'm so pleasant, comfortable, and delighted to come to the English speaking contest with the topic that smartphone has destroyed communication among friends and family. Do you agree or disagree with the statement? Well, honestly, I totally agree with this statement because I'm aware of technologies that will directly affect two people's daily life, not only about our friendship but also our relationship among members in family. So let's talk about the friendship first. First of all, when we use smartphone too much and someone they use smartphones directly and they use smartphones solidly, it will make our friendship be broken. Why is my friendship broken? Because when someone they spread that you go to, they just want to scroll the TikTok and watch the concepts that they want. They don't want to communicate with you because the concepts on the smartphones is more attractive. Then imagine that it's really tedious and it's really disappointing because in a party, many people have to communicate with each other, but obviously they don't want to communicate and they don't want to talk because they just use the smartphone solidly. And secondly, let's talk about our relationship in family. When we use smartphones too much, there are a lot of social medias, social networks, or the idols. All the concepts on our smartphones will directly affect our family. Why? Because honestly, when the children they watch the TikTok on their smartphones and they use their smartphones all day, it will create a generation gap between members in family. Children, they just want to listen to their idols. They just want to use TikTok and they don't want to hear what their parents say or some kind of thing like that. But their parents, they don't know why their children just want to use phone, and it will make our generation gap wider and wider over time. Then members in family will lack the information, will lack the communication and confidence with each other to talk and to gossip about everything in our life. Then our relationship in family between parents and children or between grandparents and children would be directly affected when children use their phone thoughtlessly and carelessly. Taking everything into consideration, I know that smartphones play an important role for those who use carefully. However, when we use our smartphone thoughtlessly and carelessly, it will directly have the bad influences on the friendship, on our communication with our friends, or our relationship in our family. So, I think that the most important thing that friends and parents, we should be connected and altruistic with each other. We have to be empathetic. Then we can connect with each other well, no matter how bad the children use the social network, or they watch the content on the TikTok, or they use their smartphone thoughtlessly. That's also all I want to say, and thanks for listening.
Question for you. In your opinion, should students be allowed to use smartphone in classroom? Why or why not?
Thank you for your question. I believe that students can use their smartphone in classroom when they are students at high school or at college or at the university. You know, the primary school students or secondary school students, they usually have the menu awareness and their perception is not clear. Then they just use the smartphones thoughtlessly, or they will play games in class when the teacher is teaching. So when they study and use the smartphone when they are at high school or at college, at university. However, if they are aware enough of these disadvantages, thank you.
Audience, first of all, let's allow me to introduce about myself. My name is Nguyễn Quốc Hào, and I'm a student of my class of Ghana Lower Secondary School. And it's an honor to speak here to pick on a topic that's not only close to my heart, but also incredibly relevant to our prospect world. What is your dream job in the future? Use specific reasons or examples to support your opinion. For my speech, I will show you my dream job that I have thought so much because myself was so confused to choose my dream job. I cannot make dream decisions for my job for recent years, and particularly my 8th grade. I have to decide what my dream job in the future, and let's follow me. In the future, I want to become an architect. To build my ideas, to build so many great houses for people all around the world. I want to build proud the house, architect proud the people to build the house. I want to explore my architecture ideas that I have with people. I think so much, and I think that, and I personally think that I'm so creative. I always, in my free time, I always browse so much architect map. I always browse so many houses that I have to think for my dream house. And I love watching the explore the abandoned mansions or castle to have more idea to browse my dream house, from mansions to castle, from poor house to rich house. And last but not least, I think the architect job costs a little of money to pursue the education degree for my job, because my family doesn't have a lot of money, so I want to save my money for my family, for my father to take care for all the members of my family, to take care of for my younger sister. And I have interesting with that job, so I feel so easy to proud the architect map. I feel so easy to learn architect education degrees, so easy to study, so I won't have any trouble. And my recent conclusions, I would like to choose to become an architecture for my interesting with that job. And for my personalities, I'm also creative, and it's also cost a little of money. And my presentation is edited now. And if you have any questions, I would like to answer all of your questions. And I'll thank you for listening.
Do you want to live in the city or in the countryside? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nguyễn Công Duy from class 93 at Bình Lower Secondary School in Bình Town. As you know, today I'm going here today to talk to you about the topic. Do you think that students today are coming to create technology for their education? How can they avoid this? Use specific reason and example to support your opinion. Nowadays, technology is so very important for people. Technology helps everything for people. First, technology helps the student learn online so convenient and very apps to learn English like Duolingo. Math and more internet. Secondly, the technology has in internet. Besides that, negative come from technology is very much the technology which doesn't communicate and hang out with so test social media. My presentation has come to the end. I'm truly honored to stand today for listening.
The question to you: do you prefer to learn online or in a classroom? Why?
I don't hear the question. Learning.
Do you prefer to learn online or in a classroom? Why?
For your listening. And for your question, I think I like in class. I learn internet because learn in class we can learn very much from the teacher. So teacher can question me and me answer more question and more. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nguyễn Công Duy from class 93 at Bình Lower Secondary School in Bình Town. As you know, today I'm going here today to talk to you about the topic. Do you think that students today are coming to create technology for their education? How can they avoid this? Use specific reason and example to support your opinion. Nowadays, technology is so very important for people. Technology helps everything for people. First, technology helps the student learn online so convenient and very apps to learn English like Duolingo. Math and more internet. Secondly, the technology has in internet. Besides that, negative come from technology is very much the technology which doesn't communicate and hang out with
There's many tough on with the accessible skill. People can have a better job, such as soft skill, communicate, speak. If students don't have it, they can communicate with others, so they can do a better job than just a worker in factory. Second, when they only enrich their achievement, they can enjoy the journey to success. They only look at the achievement, so they don't have any happiness in the journey they go to success. That makes the teenager become worse from the past. Example, there are many teenagers in China. They will study on the time, on the day, because their parents want the honor from on the
history. And now I think in the way many people is don't know the fact of this. And this make their very negative second. We have to about people come here and try to buy. This is very dangerous from example in last year in my neighborhood place people bring here and trees die. Because I think we need to say people about justice you don't know it
Now I have a question for you. As a student, what should you do to have better life without leaving your hometown for the city?
my home is near my school and this you can say first question.
Okay, what should you do to have better life without leaving your hometown for the city?
I think we need to go to school in government and this is safe for me.
Hello everyone, my name is John. I'm studying in class A from our secondary school. Today I want to talk about topic, local environment. Our local environment is Thailand. It's a beautiful place with green rice fields and beautiful river, but displays some environment problem. First, pollution is a big problem in Thailand. Many people throw trash in the river and on the street to protect environment. We can throw trash into it and throw trash into bins and wash and clean our river. Second, protect trees and forests. We can grow some trees to protect our environment and make fresh local in a tree, make green and clean local sunlight.
In your opinion, should we stop using plastic bags and bottles to protect the environment?
Can you repeat?
In your opinion, should we stop using plastic bags and bottles to protect the environment?
You said that make fresh environment and clean our house, farm animals and fresh river.
Thank you.
I just spend time make
Sorry, please, you wait. Now continue. Also, candidates from Angel Secondary School.
Okay, hi guys. My name is Han. I'm 14 years old and I'm a student in class 9A3 from Vinhan Secondary School. Today I feel very nervous and very happy when I go to the speaking contest. Okay, today I would like to talk about do you think social has a positive or negative effect on local cultures? Use specific reason and example to support your opinion. I think effect on local cultural nowadays people is important to effect on local cultural. They people from charts our cultural and they found cultural its effect and destroy to the cultural and I think to protect it people should spend time to protect and reduce it or they can enjoy other activity to protect the cultural and the government only to cultural the trust. So I think local cultural help the people students remember the history and all the people in the world or in Vietnam and visit this and I think we should protect cultural local. That's all.
This is the question for you. What can you do to promote tourism of your country? What can you do to promote tourism of your country?
Thanks for your question. I think tourism in your country is in my country is
They don't have the time to take a rest, don't have the time to spend with their family, and don't have time to entertainment. So they can be stressed, and day by day they can have a health problem or stress, and this affects with the school time and like the school game. Maybe something like they touch in the technology, like they entertainment and then show the video that have bad information or have something that's violent to them, or maybe they can get violent with their friends, with their population. So there's many restaurants of their students. So now let's move to how to give you some advice to reduce this stress and reduce this restaurant. To reduce this is not too difficult. Like you can take a deep breath when you have a problem, when you're tired, or when you worry about something, and maybe you can homework before the exam. You need to practice more and more before the exam. But if not, some people think that before the exam, like the next day is the exam, and then this day they do homework. So there's many homework here. So it's very difficult to do together like this. And there's many restaurants here. You don't have time to rest at this day. Or when you are a person who can talk with with your family, or you can spend a time with your friend, like you spend the time to go to the coffee shop, or spend time to go to the super, your family or with your friend, and then you can share your story, you can share your problem with them, and maybe they can give you some advice so that you can reduce stress effectively. And yeah, in conclusion, nowadays students have many school pressure, and it's very affects with the school game, school mark. So a student need to maybe they can shop in internet to see something that helpful to them, or they can listen to my presentation and that I will give you some advice to give you how to reduce stress, how to reduce your pressure. So that's all for my presentation. And if you have any question, I am very ready to answer.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Now, listening to the questions. Is posting your status on social network, such as Facebook and Zalo, the effective way to release your negative emotions?
That we catch a lot of negative information from here and how to reduce it. This is your
Now listen carefully. Is posting your status on social network, such as Facebook or Zalo, the effective way to release your negative emotions?
You can easily to get the negative emotion in Facebook, like when you post something here, or maybe the bad person can comment it with a bad word, or they give some bad thing to you, like you post your photo of your travel, of your journey, and when they come here and they comment you, oh, you're very ugly, like this. So maybe you can get positive, there's a negative thing in your mental, but I think you don't worry about it, you don't need to worry about it, you just do it with yourself, and you don't need to worry about it. Or maybe when you want to search the information of study, or you want to catch the information of the news or the accident from somewhere, something, like that you can choose the just source of the information to catch this, and it gives you positive.
And my friends, I'm Kim from class 81. I'm going to secondary school. I'm a little bit nervous, a little bit precious, and even I feel fast after come here. But I enjoy that. I'm ready to face this English speaking contest, and so. Nowadays, energy is a very important thing that every people use in their daily life. Energy can help a lot of in daily life, but renewable energies have its advantages and disadvantages. And let's begin with the advantages. Renewable energy can help us protect the environment and avoid pollution. When you use the reusable energies like wind energy or sun energy, the air protect the air, protect the water, and if every people know to use renewable energy in right way, it is a big difference. We can all contribute to renewable energy. Is an energy from the nature, and if you don't know how to use it in the right way, it may waste a lot of money in daily life. And I want to share you a story about my family. My family use it weight or weight. Remember turn off the lights in your room when you go out, or use less plastic. Use less plastic. Use less plastic bags. Instead of you can use instead of you can think about it. Sorry. Okay. Instead of you can use less plastic. Instead of use plastic bag, you can use you can play more trees instead of, and remember to go to work or instead of some these tests. It can make a big difference for the environment. And finally, I want to say I believe that I don't have 10 fingers skills to artist to draw the picture, but I have 10 fingers to draw the environment, make more better, and then I believe that I can make the earth is greener in the future. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Big clap for Holly. Encourage Holly.
The question for you: what are some ways to save energy in your daily life?
To save energy in your daily life, in my opinion, there are a lot of ways, but in my experience, I think that in home we can turn off on the lights before we go out, and turn off the water when you don't need to use them, or you can use water energy. You can use rainwater